Welcome to Bethpage High School. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Hewlett Bulldogs take on the Golden Eagles of Bethpage here in Bethpage. And we welcome you along. The kickoff is set for another 2 minutes away. You got the captains on the field right now. The captains for the Bulldogs, you have number 6, that's Spencer Smith. Number 52, CJ Majorano. 77, Daniel Shinen. And number 22 is Luke Rockler. They're meeting the captains of the Bethpage, and the coin toss. Let's see, it looks like Hewlett has won the toss, and they deferred till the second half. And Bethpage has said they want the ball, so they will take the kickoff to begin the game. The Golden Eagles are 2-4 this season. Pete Zeter is their head coach. And the Hewlett Bulldogs are 4-2 with Coach Palladino leading the way for the Bulldogs. We got a light rain falling here in Bethpage. It was stormy earlier today here in New York. So let's see if the rain could hold off and we could have a nice football game. Right now it's just misting rain and about 60 degrees. And we welcome everybody that's listening and joining us all around the country. I know there's grandmas and grandpas listening in Florida, and some of them in Hewlett, some of them in Bayside, and we welcome everybody. And we hope you enjoy the presentation tonight. Lots of people in Florida listening tonight. Set to kick off tonight for the Bulldogs is number 1, Daniel Lenkry. The starting kicker was injured 2 weeks ago. That's Stefano Borsellino. He hurt himself in the game, and he has a leg injury, and he's undetermined when he's going to be back out on the field. So Daniel Lenkry will do the kicking tonight, and he's set to kick off for the Bulldogs. Got a good turnout here in Bethpage for this matchup between the Bulldogs and the Golden Eagles. And there's the kick, and it's a good kick. It's a high, tight kick all the way down to the 5-yard line. Drops it, bobbles it, picks it up, runs straight up the middle. Oh, and he can break it up the middle. He's to the 50, the 40, 35, 30. Being chased by Ryan Rovner, can't catch him, and it is a touchdown for the Golden Eagles on the opening kickoff. That's just the way the Golden Eagles wanted to start this game and not the way the Bulldogs wanted to have it start. Opening kickoff down to the 5-yard line. I didn't get who was running it back, but it bobbled the ball, picked it up at the 5, and ran straight up the middle for a touchdown, 95 yards. And they're going to go for this 1-point extra point, and it's blocked. Blocked by, let's see who that is. No, that's blocked by Luke Rockler. Luke Rockler, number 22 on the block. So the Eagles fail on their extra point. Take the lead 6-0 over the Bulldogs. Luke Rockler broke through the middle. I think it was the middle, and came right up and blocked the kick, leaving the score at 6. And now the Bulldogs will take their kickoff, hoping to do the same thing and run it back for a touchdown. Back deep for the Bulldogs has usually been number 11, Makai Jean-Baptiste. You also have Daniel Karate back deep, well, along with him. And Zane Frederick Branch are the three guys back, along with, it looks like number 6, that's going to be Spencer Smith. So those 4 guys got Spencer Smith lined up at about the 25-yard line with Daniel Karate. And back deep is Zane Frederick Branch and number 11, Makai Jean-Baptiste. Bethpage getting ready to kick it off. Leon Catendo, number 28, to kick for the Eagles. And it's a squib kick. It bounces along. Makai Jean-Baptiste picks it up at about the 20. He runs out to the left side, breaks outside, and he looks like he might go. He's down to the 50, down to the 40, cuts back to the middle. He's to the 30, 20, down to the 15. Oh, and he is in for the score. Makai Jean-Baptiste ties the score on a run back for a touchdown. And that's what the Bulldogs were looking for, to tie the score at 6-6. So the Bulldogs answer right back. As the Eagles scored on their opening kickoff, the Bulldogs did the same. We're all knotted up at 6. It's going to be a heck of a game. Don't turn your TVs off, ladies and gentlemen. And here come the Bulldog cheerleaders with their favorite cheer. We hope to hear a lot of it. That's the TD Bulldog chant. TD, let's go. All right, in to kick the extra point is Daniel Lankry. Matt DeSico to hold. Let's see. Usually it's Luke Rockler to snap or Danny Shinen. I can't see who's out there. It's the snap, hold, kick, and it is no good. Falls short in front of the goal line. In front of the, so that was 75 yards for Makai Jean-Baptiste for his touchdown. So we're all knotted up at 6, and the Bulldogs will set to kick it off, and we'll start over again. Those cheerleaders love that chant, that cheer. That's the, and they get the fans all fired up. It's great to watch. If you're here in person, you get the whole stands. Everybody's lined up here at the fence. Stands are all wet. But not a bad turnout for a rainy evening here on Long Island. Daniel Lankry is going to tee the ball up at the 40-yard line again and see if we could do this all over. So the ball's put in play 2 times, and we have 2 touchdowns on the kickoffs. So if you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 6-6. The Bulldogs scored after the Eagles, the Golden Eagles, scored on their opening kickoff. The Bulldogs answered right back and scored a touchdown on their first kickoff return. And now Daniel Lankry to kick. Golden Eagles to return. It's a high kick coming down at the 17-yard line. Number 3 is going to run it out to the right-hand side. And it's a nice return all the way out to the 48-yard line. That's another nice return and good field position for the Golden Eagles to take over at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Defensive line for the Bulldogs. We've got some really tough boys out there. That's Thierry Labossiere, number 57, and Gabo Montoya in the middle. And then Tyler Parchment is usually in the middle. I can't really see the numbers right now. And Gianni Griffith, number 53. We'll get to the linebackers in a minute. The Golden Eagles hand the ball off to the running back, and he's met immediately, stopped for no gain. It looks like Luke Rockler, number 22, on the tackle after no gain, maybe even a loss of 1. Linebackers for the Bulldogs is captain number 6, Spencer Smith, along with captain and a junior, C.J. Majorano, number 52. Daniel Lankry plays the right side. He's number 1, and Luke Rockler is on the left side. The cornerbacks is number 33, Ryan Rovner, on the right-hand side, and on the left is Zane Frederick Branch. We'll get to the safeties in a minute. It's a run up the middle. Stopped after a gain of about 5. It'll be third down coming up. And the safeties for the Bulldogs, number 17, and the birthday boy today, Kirk Smith. Happy birthday, Kirk. And number, let's see if, I know that was ETL was usually out there. That's ETL Al-Thyman. I don't know if he's out there. I can't see the numbers from where we're standing here. We're a little bit far away. All right, it'll be third and about 5 for the Golden Eagles. Number 27 splits out far left. They have an I formation, 2 backs behind the quarterback, under center. It's a handoff to the second back. He runs up the middle, and he's met by 2 Bulldogs. That's Daniel Lankry and Spencer Smith on the tackle together. Both linebackers in there to stop for no gain, and they'll bring up a 4th down for the Golden Eagles. It'll be 4th down and about 6. Let's see if they're going to go for it from the 47 or 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. Looks like they are going to go for it. I haven't seen the punter come on the field. All right, quarterback number 9 comes back on the field for the Golden Eagles. And they are going to go for it. They are in the I formation. No receiver split out. Number 27 in the slot on the left. It's a handoff. It's a fake handoff. It's a pitch out to the left, to the wide side of the field. Oh, and he does break out, gets the first down and more, all the way down, and finally tackled by a whole slew of Bulldogs at the 20-yard line. That's a nice long gain on first down. They faked the handoff up the middle and had the reverse come around from the right to the left to the near sideline here for a nice gain all the way down to the 20-yard line and a first down. With 8:30 left to go in the first quarter, Hewlett still even with the Golden Eagles, 6-6. Ball is going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. They line up in a full backfield with three backs in the middle. They give it to the up back, number 17, and he's met immediately by C.J. Mariano, tackled for maybe a gain of 1. We'll give him a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. That was a full backfield. 3 backs in the backfield behind the quarterback. They gave it to the first back right up the middle and met immediately. Well, they're going to spot the ball at the 18. They'll give him 2 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 18-yard line. Okay, 1 receiver splits out to the left, 1 to the right. You have split backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. And it's a handoff to the right back, number 10, carried for maybe a gain of 2. It'll be a 3rd down coming up. Well, the Golden Eagles do have a tough offensive line, and they are a running team. That's Thierry Labossiere on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 6 yards to go. All right, they're in the tight formation again. Everybody lined up on the line of scrimmage there. No wide receivers out. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback. Oh, we have motion. That's going to be a false start on number 10 of the Golden Eagles. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 11 now. It's a false start, and that'll be a 5-yard loss. Down remains the same. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Back to about the 21-yard line. All right, they line up with 3 backs in the backfield. It's a full house backfield. And it is a fake handoff. The quarterback is rolling to his right. He's looking. Flag is down. Still looking, rolling, looking again. Can't find anybody. He's rolling back to the left, and he's going to be met at the line, maybe for a gain or 2, but there is a flag down. He couldn't find any. Great defense by the Bulldogs, keeping the wide receivers in check. Could not find anybody to throw to. Scrambled to his right, then back to the left. Nobody open, but it is going to be a holding call. Let's see if the Bulldogs take the penalty. They are going to take the penalty and push the Golden Eagles back another 10 yards. So it'll still be 3rd down, but it'll be a 3rd down and 21 yards. All right, so we got a 3rd and 21 coming up. Quarterback for the Bulldogs, I think it's called, I'm not great with the pronunciations, but I think it's Chase Soliday is number 9. He's the quarterback leading the charge for the Golden Eagles. And a 3rd and 20, full house backfield, no wide receivers split. And it is a handoff to number 10, and it's a nice tackle after a gain of about 10. That's Kirk Smith on the tackle. The birthday boy with a good open field tackle, as he had a head of steam coming at him, and he was able to make the tackle. It'll be a 4th down and about 7 after a nice gain. And they are going to go for it. I see number 3, Jake Geller, coming into the game for the Eagles. He's going to split out to the right along with number 10. That's John Petchner. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield. And it's a fake handoff. He's looking right. He throws right, and it's incomplete. Overthrown, intended for number 17. That's Michael Minelli. Incomplete. Bulldogs will take over on downs at their own 17-yard line. This will be the first offensive possession for the Hewlett Bulldogs. Leading the charge, number 7, the quarterback, Matthew DeSico, brings the team into the huddle. The lineman for the Bulldogs is Daniel Shining, number 77, the captain at center, and we'll get through everybody else. We got 2 receivers out to the right and 2 receivers out to the left. And Luke Rockler's actually at the backfield in taking the snap. He hands it off. That's Makai Jean-Baptiste. Sweep left, and he's tackled after a short gain. That was Luke Rockler in the backfield taking the snap. Matt DeSico was in the huddle, but he was lined up as a receiver. Now Matt DeSico comes split right along with Gabe Rubinoff. Oh, we have 3 receivers out to the right. So you have Matt DeSico, Gabe Rubinoff, and Makai Jean-Baptiste out to the right. Luke Rockler in the shotgun. There's only two receivers on the left-hand side here. 2 defenders. They fake it to Makai Jean-Baptiste. Luke runs up the middle and gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looked like there was only 2 defenders on the right-hand side of the offense for 3 receivers, but they put Makai in motion, and that left a 2-on-2. Gabe Rubinoff stays split out to the right. Makai in the slot to the right. And Matt DeSico is going to take the snap now. Luke Rockler lined up as as the running back. It's a fake. Matt DeSico gets the ball. He runs the middle. He does get the first down. He faked the handoff. He kept it, followed the blockers, and that is enough for a Hewlett first down. They will move the chains all the way down to the 38-yard line of Hewlett, with 28-yard line. Oh, it's a 33-yard line. Sorry, all the players are standing in the way. So it's a first down up at the 33-yard line. And let's see who's going to stay at quarterback. I think Matt DeSico, it's hard to tell because they're both in the backfield. Matt DeSico is going to take the snap. Luke Rockler to his left. 3 receivers. That's Daniel Karate in motion. Matt DeSico fakes to Daniel Karate to the left, keeps it, runs it, and he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage for maybe a gain of 1. Faked that to Daniel Karate and kept it to run the middle and met immediately. So it'll be a 2nd and 9. Ball's marked at the 34-yard line. Gabe Rubinoff split right. 2 receivers out to the left, and Luke Rockler to the right of Matt DeSico. Matt changes the play. And he fakes it to Luke Rockler, keeps it, runs the middle. That's Matt DeSico, and now he cuts out to the right. He could go. He's out to the 40. He cuts back to the middle. And he's taken down at the 15-yard line after a big gain. He had the sideline that thought he was going to be tackled, cut it back into the middle, and he's tackled into the middle. He's going to be tackled at about the, it looks like at around the 15-yard line. Maybe it's the 15-yard line. Yeah, 1st and 10 on the 15 after the nice gain by Matt DeSico. All right, he's lined up to take the snap again with Luke Rockler to his right. And that's Daniel Karate in motion. Now he goes back. Matt DeSico stops him from coming in motion. Puts him back on the left-hand side. Now he comes in motion. And he gives it to Karate this time. He is met. Oh, and he's dragging a couple of Golden Eagles for a few yards. And it'll be a 2nd down coming up. So let me get back to the starting offensive line. That was Daniel Shining at center, Gabo Montoya at left guard with Jordan Bojoje, number 51, at the right guard position. No, left tackle. That's Jordan at left tackle. C.J. Mariano at the right guard position, and Gianni Griffin, number 53, at the right tackle. And they're opening up some big holes for the Bulldogs. All right, Matt DeSico ready to take the snap. And fakes it to Luke Rockler, runs the middle. He's met immediately. Only for a gain of about 2. It'll be a 3rd down coming up. Split out left is Michael Schlem. Split out left right now, and Daniel Karate's going to be in the slot along with Makai Jean-Baptiste. So 3 receivers out to the left. Gabe Rubinoff out to the right on a 3rd and 7. Luke Rockler in the backfield with Matt DeSico ready to take the snap. Shotgun. Fakes it to Luke again and met immediately in the backfield. Seems to be the same play, faking the left side this time and stopped immediately in the backfield. Maybe for a loss, it'll be a 4th down. It'll be 4th and 7, and that's the end of the first quarter. And the Bulldogs are knotted up at 6 with the Golden Eagles of Bethpage. What an exciting first quarter play. It all happened in the first minute. If you were watching, you got to see some explosive runbacks on kickoffs. First, the Golden Eagles returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown, and the Bulldogs answered right back with a kickoff return of their own by Makai Jean-Baptiste. And that's where the score is at 6-6. Both teams missed their extra points. Matt DeSico had a nice long run to put them knocking at the door at the 13-yard line. And we'll see what they're going to call on 4th down. Let's see. In the huddle right now, I could see the offensive coordinator there. That's Coach Scrow, who does call the offensive plays. I also see another one of the assistant coaches. It's Coach Las Banusa in the huddle there, along with Coach Scrow and Coach Palladino. And the Bulldogs do break their sideline huddle, go out there, and they're going to have, it looks like two receivers. That's Shlemovich and Karate out to the left and Rubinoff out to the right. Matt DeSico calling the huddle. You got Luke Rockler to his left, and he's going to roll left. He's looking. He stops. Oh, now he looks like he's going to run it. He's up the middle, and is it enough for a first down to the 2-yard line? It does look like enough for the first down, but there is a flag. It's going to be holding on the Bulldogs. Matt DeSico did get enough for the first down. Unfortunately, it was holding. They will bring it back, and it'll be a 4th down and 18 after the 10-yard penalties marked off. Matt was rolling to his left, looking left, could not find it, but he decided to run it. Got down to about the 2-yard line, but there was a holding call, and that'll bring it back all the way out to the 18-yard line. Actually, they're marking it down. I'm not sure that's the right spot. That goes down to the 22-yard line. I think it should be at the 18-yard line. I think that if it was on the, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's assume the referees are correct, because they never make mistakes. We really enjoy our referees out here. They have a hard job. They never get any credit, so we'll give them credit. It's a roll out to the right. Matt DeSico looking right. He's throwing right. He's hit immediately as he throw it, and it bounces short, intended for Daniel Karate. Bounced short. He got hit as he threw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Fell short in the end zone. And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Matt DeSico looks like he's okay, running off the sideline. The score remains 6-6. 11:19 left to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs looking for a big stop here. Maybe they could turn this field position around here. That's Thierry Labossiere along with Gabo Montoya in the middle of that line. No wide receivers. Everybody's in the backfield. It's a handoff running to the right. And it's a nice run. Tackled. It looks like it almost gain a 9 or 10. Maybe a first down. That's Gianni Griffith on the tackle. And it is a first down. That was a nice run for the Golden Eagles. It'll be a first down right at the 29-yard line. Actually, that's not the 29. Sorry, it's going to be the 34-yard line. First and 10 on the 34. Great, the old Golden Eagles break their huddle. I got calling the defensive signals for the Bulldogs is number 6, Spencer Smith. It's a run up the middle, met immediately, and that's on the tackle. That's Tyler Parchment and Daniel Lenkry on the tackle. And I did see number 53, Gianni Griffith, in there as well. Got about 3 yards. Second down, 7 yards to go for the first down. And this is the Golden Eagle offense. They are the blue-collar offense that run that middle. And if they can get 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, and then go for it on fourth down, that's their game plan. They like to run the ball. No wide receivers again. Everybody tight formation. You got it. I formation, 2 receivers right behind the quarterback. Calling signals. And it's a handoff to the right. And he breaks outside, gets out, and that's going to be a first down. Nice run by number 17. Tackled by the birthday boy, Kirk Smith, on the tackle. It'll be a first down all the way to the 47-yard line. Spencer Smith calls the defensive signals, I think, for the defensive Bulldogs, along with Luke Rockler. Again, everybody's tight end formation. No wide receivers split out. The I formation. Quarterback under center. Takes the handoff. It's a run to the left. Number 10, met by Tyler Parchment in the backfield. That's maybe a gain of 1 or a loss of 1 after no gain or loss of 1 on the play. It'll be a second down coming up. Spencer Smith and Tyler Parchment on the tackle. Seem to be calling Spencer Smith a lot today so far. I know Grandma's watching down in Florida and happy to hear that. He's having a good game so far. Again, all the Golden Eagles are lined in a tight formation. No split receivers. And it's a handoff to the up back, or fakes the up back. Quarterback keeps, runs the left sideline. And there is a flag down after a gain of about 5 on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Could be a face mask on the Bulldogs. It was as he was getting tackled. Let's see what they call. Yeah, they're going to mark it off against the Bulldogs. That's going to give him a first down and another 15 yards. Or a late hit, it looks the call. Didn't see who did it because it's all the way on the other sideline. It'll be a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 33-yard line for the Golden Eagles now. That would have been a 3rd and long, but with the 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down, the Eagles start fresh with a first down on the 33. I formation. Gives it to the second back, running to the right for a gain of about 3. That's their game plan. Runs the right side, gain of 3. Runs the right side, gain of 3. Runs the left side, gain of 3. That's their game plan. Actually, they're going to give them 5. They're going to mark it all the way down to the 29-yard line. Be a gain of 5 and 2nd and 5. See what the Bulldogs have as an answer to stop this running game. They've been doing great all season on stopping the run. All right, tight formation again. 3 backs lined up behind the quarterback in a full house backfield. It's given to the up back. He breaks it outside to the right, and it's going to be a first down. Looks like a gain of 6. That's number 17 on the carry for a first down. And they keep rolling along. It's Michael Manelli on the carry for a first down. Looks like the rain has stopped here for a little while. Not really much of a wind blowing. The Golden Eagles break the huddle again with a full backfield, no wide receivers. It's a run out to the left, number 10, runs left, wide, and gains another 3 yards. That's John Pelcher on the carry. They're going to mark it all the way down for a gain of about 7 yards. That was ETL Altheim on the tackle for the Hewlett. It'll be a 2nd and about 2 or 3. Full house backfield. Quarterback under center. A handoff to the 3rd back. Runs to the right. Cuts back. Hard tackle. That's C.J. Mariano on the tackle, but not before a first down. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. We're going to mark the ball right about the 5-yard line. right, the Golden Eagles break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Again, everybody tight formation. I formation behind the quarterback. Gives it to number 10, runs left. Oh, and he's tackled. Tackled by number 6, Spencer Smith on the tackle. That looks like for no gain, it'll be 2nd and goal. To me, I thought that was Spencer Smith on tackle, and they're announcing that it was Luke Rockler. I couldn't tell. Oh, it was both of them? Okay, so they're telling me that was both. It was Luke Rockler and Spencer Smith on the tackle, 2 senior captain linebackers who are the inspiration of this Bulldog defense. It'll be a 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. And it's a handoff to the right. Running right. Met by a bunch of Bulldogs before he got to the goal line. Stacked up inside the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down. Just inside the 5-yard line. Oh, they're going to mark it, yeah, right about the 4.5. It'll be 3rd and goal. So the Golden Eagles have 2 chances from inside the 5 to punch it in. They break the huddle quick, run up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the Bulldogs have an answer with full house backfield for the Golden Eagles. Gives it to number 10, runs the middle, and he's met. No signal yet. Stood up right at the goal line. It'll be a 4th down inside the 1-yard line. Inside the 1, it'll be a 4th and goal. Ryan Rovner, Kirk Smith on the tackle to stop him from getting in the end zone. Crowd is getting loud here as the Eagles are inside the 1 with 2:54 left to go in the first half. And the defense chant coming from the Bulldog sideline. See if they try to sneak it with the quarterback. No, it's a whistle. Did somebody move? Encroachment on the defense. They're going to put it half the distance to the goal. So now it'll be at the half-yard line. One of the Hewlett members either jumped or lined up in the neutral zone. They're going to put it back now at the half-yard line. Let's see if this lines them up for a quarterback sneak right here. 4th and goal. Inside the 1. 2:35 left to go on the clock. Hewlett wants this ball back. Maybe she was thinking about calling a timeout there. Save some clock so they can get the ball back because it is 4th down. On the center, handoff to the up back, and he pushes in. And no signal yet. It's a touchdown. He actually fumbled the ball, recovered by the Golden Eagles in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Eagles take a 12-6 lead with 2:15 left to go in the first half. And they're going to line up for the extra point. I couldn't see who recovered, but it looked like he did drop the ball. But it must have been picked up by another Eagle for a touchdown. All right, number 27 to hold, number 28 to kick. And the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good. So the Golden Eagles of Bethpage take a 13-6 lead over the Hewlett Bulldogs with 2:15 left to go in the first half. That was a 15-play drive for the Golden Eagles, and that is their game. That is their game. They run the ball, and get first downs down the field. The weather seems to be holding up pretty nice. So far, so good. The rain has stopped. There's a slight wind blowing from west to east, but nothing that really would make any effect on the game. The Golden Eagles set to kick off from the 40. Back deep for the Bulldogs is Makai Jean-Baptiste, and what's usually Zane Frederick Branch, number 2. But from where I am, I can't see the numbers. All right, he kicks it away. And it's a high kick coming down to Mackay. He picks it at the 10. He runs to the left. Oh, he's got a hole. He got a seam. He's down to the 40, down to the 35, 30, down to the 40. He tries to roll over somebody, steamrolls. Somebody at the 35 taken down at the 28-yard line after a great return by Mackay Jean-Baptiste. He is one of the fastest players on the Bulldogs. And he showed it there. Takes the ball about at the 10-yard line, runs it all the way from right to left, all the way inside the 30-yard line of the Golden Eagles. And that's where the Bulldogs will come over 1st and 10 with 2:03 left to go in the first half. All right, looks like Matt DeSico is in the huddle talking, so he probably will be the quarterback. Luke Rockler is the quarterback also, so it's hard to see. They're lining up. Okay, it is going to be Matthew at quarterback. Luke lined up next to him on his left. 2 receivers split to the left. That's Karate and Schlemovich. It's a handoff to Luke to the right side. He's looking, he's dancing around, and there is nowhere to go. Taken for a loss of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 with the clock running. 1:48 left to go in the half. 2nd and 12. No huddle for the Bulldogs. That's Karate and Schlemovich split left. Matt DeSico takes the hand, fakes it to Luke Rockland. He's met immediately in the middle by 3 Golden Eagles in the middle for no gain. It'll be a 3rd down and 12. Okay, Gabe Rubinoff and Makai Jean-Baptiste split out right. Michael Schlemovich split out left. Luke Rockler to the right of Matt DeSico. He's calling signals. He's rolling right. He's looking right. He stops and throws. Batted down. Knocked down. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down with 50 seconds left to go in the half. It'll be 4th and about 12. Matt DeSico took the snap, rolled right, looked right. Couldn't see who the pass was intended for, but it was batted down before it got to the receiver. And the Bulldogs call a timeout with 49 seconds left to go in the half. It'll be, well, the scoreboard says 3rd down, but the line judge says it's 4th down. So we're going to go with what the judges say here and not what the scoreboard says. And I was just saying before, the referees have a tough job, especially here on Long Island. So we're very thankful for these referees coming out. We have 4 of them, 5 of them here. 1, 2, there's 5 referees here tonight. And they do a great job. I'd like to thank my camera person here tonight, Emma Playa. She's braving it out as the rain starts to fall here in Bethpage. She's the one who brings you all the footage on that screen, tries to get every run for you guys so you don't miss a play. And again, thanks for joining us at the Hewlett Comes to the line of scrimmage. You got 2 receivers out to the right and 2 to the left. Matt DeSico in the shotgun. 4th and 12. Luke Rockler to Matthews right. Makai Jean-Baptiste in motion. Fakes it. He looks left. He rolls left. He starts to roll. He throws it. Oh, it was up there for a long time. 4th down. Throws it into the end zone. Intended for Michael Schlemowicz. Knocked down 2 Golden Knights on the coverage. It'll be a turnover on downs with 41 seconds left to go in the half. So you had Mackay come in motion, fakes a handoff to Mackay. Matt DeSico turns all the way around, starts to roll right, spots a Golden Eagle in front of him, stops, comes back to the left, throws as he's being tackled into the end zone, and it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The Golden Eagles will take over the ball at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 41 seconds left to go in the half. And now they come out in a shotgun, 2 receivers out to the right. And he takes the snap. He looks left, throws over the middle to number 3. He's open. He's completes it at the 40-yard line, breaks a tackle, gets outside and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's number 3, Jake Geller on the reception. It'll be a 1st down all the way to the 46-yard line of the Bulldogs with 33 seconds left to go for the Golden Eagles as the rain starts to fall a little bit harder here in Bethpage. They break the huddle, and they come out in the shotgun formation with 2 receivers out to the right and 2 receivers out to the left. One takes the snap. He's throwing deep. It's up. And, it's bobbled and caught at the 10 or 11-yard line by the Golden Eagles. Down the left sideline. What a catch. It was bobbling it, and he does catch it. Timeout Bethpage with 25 seconds left to go. They'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Well, they'll mark it down at the 13, are they saying? Instead of the 11, it was a great catch. Bobbled it, held on, and timeout by the Golden Eagles. And that will go for 33 yards and a 1st down. Kyle Gallego on the reception. The Bulldogs have not had an answer for the tough offense of the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles are fighting for their playoff lives. Being 2-4, they must win tonight if they want to make the playoffs. So this is a big game for the Golden Eagles. It looks like there is going to be a halftime show. I see the marching band and some cheerleaders lining up in the end zone, or kick line. We'll stay tuned at halftime. We'll see if we can film the show for you. We'll probably get the back of the show anyway because we're on the visitors' sideline here. But it is a 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line with 25 seconds left to play. They are in the shotgun, straight back to pass, looking left, throwing left. It's complete for a short gain, does not get out of bounds, and the Golden Eagles have to waste another timeout. He fell down before he got out of bounds. They're going to mark it down at about the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Well, second and about 6. They can get a 1st down inside the 5. 2nd and 5 coming up with 18 seconds left to go. Now, for those of you who don't know, if they throw an incomplete pass, the clock does stop. If they throw a completed pass and it goes down inbounds, the clock will continue to run. So the Golden Eagles have one more timeout remaining. So they can stop the clock another time if they do decide to run the ball. The Eagles are already at the line of scrimmage. Hewlett came over to the sideline during the timeout, and they're just coming back onto the field now. Lining up, again, 2nd and 5. They are in the shotgun. Hand back, looks left, rolls left, throws it up. Oh, and it's intercepted and downed in the end zone. That looks like Ryan Rovner for 2nd week in a row with a pick. Ryan Rovner on the interception. Oh, no, I think, wait, hold on. It looks like it was 21. That's ETL on the interception. Sorry about that, Mr. Rovner. That's ETL on the interception. Ryan Rovner had an interception and a return for a touchdown last week. This time it's ETL that picks it off in the end zone, takes a knee that gives the Bulldogs a 1st and 10 on the 20 with 12 seconds left to go. Looks like they're just going to take a knee and go into the halftime with the score remaining 13-6. Got Luke Rockler standing at about the 2-yard line in case there is a fumble. Matt DeSico takes the snap and takes a knee. And that'll be the end of the first half. It'll be the Hewlett 6, the Golden Eagles of Bethpage 13. Let's see if we can keep the camera going for you guys during halftime so you can see the halftime show. Again, we thank everybody for joining us, and we're happy to do this for you. And I apologize if I'm apologizing if I pronounce people's names wrong or get numbers wrong, but sometimes it's not easy to see exactly who. Let's see. Here comes the band. Got some of the Hewlett fans in the stands. The marching band is making their way. The Hewlett Bulldogs are going to take their halftime break inside the end zone, not go inside the locker room as the Bethpage Golden Knights are doing. Or Golden Eagles, sorry. Okay, I'm being told I have to disconnect my microphone so that this way you guys can hear the show. So I'm going to do that. Feel free to write comments because I am running the camera as my camera person took a little personal time here. But I could see your comments on my screen. Can we make this a little bit lower so that we can see the whole field there? No, tilt it. Tilt.
Okay, hold it up.
And it's being led out by senior drum makers Daniela Cross, Ryan O'Connell, Matthew Snyder, and Mirage Shaw.
They're bad. They're all bad.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Can you fix the lighting and the settings?
What are they, dark or light? Hold on.
All of the above.
Well, the lighting is fine. What's wrong with the lighting?
I have to keep adjusting it every 2 seconds.
Okay, but it depends where you're standing. There's nothing I could do. Where's the umbrella? Underneath. Can we make this wider or no? Oh. Yeah, there you go. You don't get the chilies over there.
What'd you do?
It's halftime.
13-6.
13-6. The Eagles are leading the Bulldogs. The score is 13-6. is senior night here for the Golden Eagles. Put you back in your spot.
Now let's welcome our kick line.
Stop raining? Okay, so we don't get wet.
I don't need it. It's fine. Yeah.
Superintendent of Schools, Mr. David Schneider, High School Principal, Mr. Nick Jans, Director of Fine and Performing Arts, Mrs. Alyssa White, and the Bethpage Board of Education for all their continued support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our varsity cheerleaders. Varsity cheerleaders. Now let's welcome the Bethpage High School kick line. Another big hand for our Bethpage High School kick line.
Just plug the mic back in. Hopefully this is going to be working. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in halftime. The Hewlett Bulldogs did make their way from the end zone into the locker room for the halftime. It was starting to rain during halftime, so they did make their way into the locker room along with the Bethpage Golden Eagles. I see the Golden Eagles making their way out of the locker room now. It is a little bit of a walk back to the field. But they have a new field house here, an indoor field house in Bethpage. I heard they have like a little turf field indoors. It's supposed to be very nice. I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be very nice. Again, thanks for joining us. Like I said, I know there's people all around the country listening. I mentioned the people in Florida. I did neglect to mention the family and friends that are in Georgia that tuned in. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you're enjoying the show. I'm sure you're not missing the cold weather and rain that we're having here. But it has stopped raining at the moment here in Bethpage, Long Island. If somebody just wants to snap or chat something in the chat just to tell me that you could hear what I'm saying, that would be great, because I'm looking at the camera now. We have about 4.5 minutes. You can see the Eagles making their way out to the field. And the Bulldogs are coming out as well. Being led out there. That's Makai Jean-Baptiste that led them out from halftime. A close game. Bulldogs are down one score and the extra point, trailing 13-6 here at halftime. Hope you enjoyed that halftime show. This is senior night for the Bethpage Golden Eagles. Celebrating, and they had their kick line, their cheerleaders, their band all out on the field. They're having a good time, especially leading 13-6, and Hewlett's going to try to spoil this fun and come back and win this football game.
On the kickoff, we're predicting a touchdown.
Hewlett will receive the kickoff. They remember at the beginning of the game, they won the toss. They deferred. I'm sure they're going to take the ball in the second half. They're just still warming up, trying to focus on them a little bit. So for grandma and grandpas and family and friends that are watching, you can see if you can find that special someone on the field. They are getting loose. We don't want to have any pulled muscles here. We had a couple injuries out. And we welcome all the JV football players from Hewlett that made their way out tonight to come support the varsity team. There's a lot of them here. They play tomorrow morning. They'll play the JV of the Golden Eagles at the Hewlett field. And that game is scheduled for a 9 a.m. start, I think it is. Next week on the schedule for the Bulldogs is Valley Stream North. That's going to be a Friday night game for the Bulldogs. It's going to be their last home game of the regular season, and it is their senior night. So tune in next Friday night. It'll be a home game starting at 6 p.m. Mark your calendars. That's Friday night. That's October 27th. 6 p.m. at Hewlett. I know I mentioned Stefano Borsellino. I see him down on the sideline on crutches. He's one of the starting receivers for the Bulldogs. He's only a sophomore. He got hurt, I think it was last week in the game. He went down. He's also the kicker, but he is on crutches. I spoke to him yesterday. He did not have a prognosis on exactly when he'll be back. He's meeting with the doctor on Tuesday. Okay, we're getting ready for the kickoff. Back deep, Makai Jean-Baptiste. And it looks like Daniel Karate back deep to receive the kick. Teed up at the 40-yard line. And we're ready for the second half. Welcome back. It's a squib kick. Bounces low. Picked up. I couldn't see who picked it up, but he had his knee on the ground. That's Spencer Smith that stopped the ball from rolling. He was on his knee, so that will be an automatic down right there where he has his knee on the ground. But Hewlett will take over with good field position. The ball will be spotted right at about the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs in the huddle. I see most of the starting linemen back out there. I see Daniel Shinen coming to center the ball. Looks like Matt DeSico will take the snaps. They are lined up in a tight formation. No receivers. Everybody's tight. And it's a handoff. Running left. Running to the right. That's Daniel Karate. He breaks out. He breaks out to the side. Outside. Big gain all the way inside on the other side of the 50. That's a huge gain Daniel Karate running from left to right all the way on the sideline. Gets over the 50. It'll be a first down. Well, they're going to mark it right at the 50-yard line. And that's a gain of about 26 for Daniel Karate. What a run. And again, they're still in that same formation. Everybody's tight. Looks like Hewlett is in the same kind of formation. We started motion. Mackay started to go in motion, stopped, and they're going to call a penalty. It'll be a 5-yard loss. He started to go in motion and stopped. If he kept going, it wouldn't have been a penalty. They'll mark it back to the 45. So getting back to Daniel Karate, I know last night at the Hewlett dinner, the coach expected big things from Daniel Karate today, and it looks like it's paying. Here we go. Now we got motion. They can't seem to get set. All right, now they're set. And it's a handoff to Mackay. Jean-Baptiste running left. He's outside. He cuts back to the middle, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, fumbled the ball. Was he down? No. One referee saying he was down. And that ball will stay with the Bulldogs. The referee comes in from the back judge that says he was down. It'll be a gain of about 4. Second and 11, right at the 49-yard line. Matt DeSico brings the team back up to the line of scrimmage in that tight formation again. Matt rolls out to the right. He's going to keep it. Breaks a tackle. They're holding on to his jersey. He's carrying a couple of the Golden Eagles for an extra 3 yards. Gets down to about the 47-yard line for a gain of 4. It'll be third down and about 6. No huddle, right to the line of scrimmage. Stays in the tight formation. Matt DeSico counting the players, making sure everybody's set. Calls the signals. Gives it to Mackay Jean-Baptiste running left. Gets outside to the left. That's down to the 40. Looks like it's going to be a first down for Mackay running wide side of the field. And it is a first down for the Bulldogs. That's Mackay Jean-Baptiste on the carry for a first down. Right at the 40-yard line. The Golden Eagles make a substitution. Hewlett gets to the line. No huddle. Again, tight formation. Matt DeSico in the shotgun. Fakes it to Luke Rockler. Gives it to Daniel Karate, who pushes for about 4, maybe 5. For a nice gain on first down. It'll be second. We'll call it 5 as they mark the ball. Well, we'll call it 4. Mark the ball at the 44. Okay, now Karate splits out to the left. Mackay in tight on the right-hand side. Okay, it's a handoff to Luke Rockler. He's pushing. Gets down to about almost at the first down sticks. It looks like they might mark him 1 yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. Right back to the line. Quick, no huddle. Talik Emmons in it like tight left. Trying to pull him off sides. They don't jump. Matt DeSico's trying to pull him off sides with Colin Hike a few times, but they didn't jump. Now he's calling a play. Everybody's set. There's the snap. Hands it to Luke Rockler. Running left. Gets outside. Always loses on a flag down. Tackled for a loss, but there is a flag on the play. Stand by. Jake Geller and Ryan Kessler on the tackle. Let's see what the call is. Oh, they're going to call it was holding on Hewlett. It will be 4th down on the 37-yard line. So it will be 4th and about 7. They have to get to the 30-yard line for a first down. So it'll be 4th and 7. All right, Matt DeSico running in from the sideline. That's Michael Schlumovitz. That's going to split out left. 3 receivers, Karate Jean-Baptiste and Rubinoff out to the right. Talik Edmonds runs off the field. Matt DeSico calls the fit. He rolls right, gets outside, breaks a tackle. He's trying to get the first down, and he stopped, fumbled the ball. He was short of the first down, saying he was down. He was down anyway, but not enough for the first down, and the Golden Eagles will take over on downs as he was about 2 yards short of the first down, maybe 1 yard short. 8:11 left to go in the third quarter. Matt DeSico tried to get outside. There were Golden Eagles out there, cut it back inside, met by a few of the Golden Eagles and couldn't get enough for the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 8:11 left to go in the third quarter. The Golden Eagles up 13 to the Hewlett Bulldogs 6. Tight formation again for the Eagles. And it's a handoff to number 27. He runs out to the right side, and he's bulldog tackled by number 6. That's Spencer Smith on the tackle. Spencer Smith was on his back, pulling him down after no gain on the play. In fact, it might even been a loss of about a yard. They spot the ball just on the 30. It'll be 2nd and 10. Luke Rockler, number 22, the right side linebacker, along with the 33, Ryan Rovner, out to the right. And it's a keeper. He gets outside, breaks a tackle, and brought down. Nice tackle by Ryan Rovner at the 45-yard line. That's number 9 carrying the ball, tackled by Ryan Rovner. That was a touchdown saving tackle, because if he got by Ryan, he was gone. Nice tackle. It'll be a first down for the Bethpage Golden Eagles at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. See if the defense has any answers for this running game of the Golden Eagles. Tight formation, full house backfield. Calling signals under center. And it's a handoff to 34, running to the right side, wide side of the field. Breaks up, breaks a tackle, spins out of it, and it looks like he's going to be tackled for a 9-yard, maybe a 12-yard gain. It looks like it's going to be a first down. Brought down by who else? Number 6, Spencer Smith. But that's enough for a Golden Eagle first down at the 30-yard line. The Hewlett offense hasn't been able to do much today so far. The defense has not really been able to have an answer for this running game of the Golden Eagles. The handoff up the middle. He's met and brought down by number 53. That's Gianni Griffin. Gianni Griffith on the tackle. That'll be a loss of about 4 yards. It'll be a second down and about the 14. Gianni Griffith broke through and made the tackle in the backfield. Gabo Montoya playing the right side, Gianni Griffith in the middle, and that's Thierry Labossiere on the left-hand side of the defensive line. Full house backfield. It's an option, fakes the hands off the middle. Now it's a pitch to number 27, and tackled for another loss. Tackled by, couldn't see who tackled it. I think it was Zane Frederick Branch, number 2 on the tackle. That was well defended. They faked the handoff up the middle. They were optioning it out to the right-hand side. Quarterback started to run, pitched it Zane said, "Not today, my friends. I am in the backfield to make this stop." And tackled for another loss. It'll be 3rd and 14 or 15 for the Golden Eagles at the 34-yard line. With the full house backfield, they're set at the line. And it's a handoff to the wide side and tackled only after a gain of about 3. It'll be 4th and 12, 4th and 11 or 12 for the Golden Eagles. Luke Rockler on the tackle. All right, the defensive chance from the Bulldogs sideline is in there. 4th and 12, 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. The Bulldogs trail 13-6. This is a big down. They need to stop the Golden Eagles here. Number 3 splits out far right. 3 running backs in the backfield. 1 receiver out to the right. Takes the snap, fades straight back to pass. He's rolling left. Now he stops, rolls back to the right. Looks like he wants to run. He throws it. It's knocked down by Spencer Smith. And it is 4th down. And that will be a turnover on downs. Hewlett will take the ball. Great play by Spencer Smith. Hewlett will take over on the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, with 4:04 left to go in the third quarter. Let's see if that sparks the Hewlett Bulldogs. Hewlett hasn't trailed recently in a game. They had 2 big wins the last 2 weeks. Now they got to show a little heart and move that ball down the field. Let's see if Matasico could get this offense moving. Penalties have killed the Bulldogs time and time again. Let's see if we could get down the field without penalties. All right, they're in the tight offense. We have 3 tight receivers on the right, 1 split out to the left. Matasico in the shotgun with Luke to his left. It's a handoff to Luke, fakes pass. Luke runs the ball hard behind 3 receivers for a gain of, we'll call it 5 for a 2nd and 5. Hewlett rushing back to the line. That's number 8, Talik Edmonds, that's lined up on the right. He actually lines up behind the tackle. And Makai Jean-Baptiste is in tight with, I think, Gabe Rubinoff to the right. And Michael Shlomovich splits out to the left. Luke Rockler to the left of Matasico. Again, he fakes it. It's a pass to Michael. Oh, it's a pass to Daniel Karate. Dropped at the 40-yard line. He faked the handoff. Quick pass. And the ball was dropped at the 40. It'll be 3rd and 5. And everybody's in the tight formation for the Bulldogs. Talik Edmonds comes out to the right-hand side. And Makai Jean-Baptiste behind him. Makai takes the handoff, runs left, wide side of the field, gets outside, gets to the 40 for the first down, cuts it back inside, gets to the 50, inside the 50, down at the 48-yard line. That'll be a Hewlett first down if there's no flags on the field. That's Makai Jean-Baptiste. Runs the wide side of the field. Don't see any flags. There is a flag. It is coming back. Another penalty that is a drive killer. Can't see what they're calling, but probably a holding. They're going to call holding. It'll be a 3rd down, and instead of a first down, it'll be 3rd and 15 all the way back at the 26-yard line. Those penalties, time and time again, have hurt the Bulldogs. Now it'll be 3rd and long. Gabe Rubinoff splits right. Karate in the slot to the right. Looks like Daniel Karate split out left. Matasico rolls to the right. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks it outside. Tries to get the first down. He gets to the 39-yard line. Gets about 13. It'll be a 4th and about 3. Are they going to go? Got somebody down on the field. Looks like a Golden Eagle down on the field. We'll have a break in the action. It'll be 4th and about 3 or 4 for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they're going to go for it. They're only at the 38-yard line or 39-yard line. It looks like they spotted it at. They got to get to the 42 for a first down. So it'll be a 4th and 3. Looks like they're going to punt the ball. Punt team is in. And I'm being told Daniel Sheinin came out to the sideline. And I thank all the fans out here for supporting me and helping me on who's who, because it's hard to see everybody. But Luke Rockler's the long snapper for punts, and it looks like he might be in the game at the center position, so it looks like they are going to snap it. The Golden Eagle is still down. The trainer is looking at him. I can't get a number for you. He has his helmet off. He's talking to the trainer. It might just be a cramp. I see the trainer stretching out his left leg, so it might just be a cramp. And he's okay. They're going to help him up. They give him a nice hand. That's number 50. Michael Lazaridis. He seems to have a cramp in his right leg. He's walking off very gingerly, but trying to walk nonetheless. And now they bring the cart out to the field to help him if he wants to get on it. Looks like he declined that cart and he wants to walk off by himself, saying he's okay. All right, it'll be 4th and 3 for the Hewlett Bulldogs. Now they did put a fake punt in the playbook. Let's see if they're going to use it here. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but that if they don't get it, would give the Golden Eagles good field position. What would you do? Do you fake or do you go? Do you kick? What would you do if you were the coach? Well, we'll see what Coach Palladino has decided to do. Luke Rockler is in at center, so they are going to line up in the punt formation. Matt DeSico back to punt. He is the quarterback. Back to receive it, number 10. He'll stand at the 25-yard line. Matt DeSico is standing at the 27-yard line. It's a high snap. Oh, and he's going to run it. Matt DeSico, can he get to the first down marker? He stopped short of the first down. Ran the short side of the field. And he is stopped short. It'll be a turnover on downs. Matt DeSico couldn't make it to the first down. Stopped. It'll be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Okay, for all you guys said that you would fake it, you didn't make it. For all those people who said they were going to go for it, we'll never know. All right, it'll be 1st and down for the Golden Eagles on their own 40, on the Bulldogs 37-yard line. In that tight backfield, 2 running backs, everybody else up on the line, tight formation. Long count, tries to, it's a fake handoff. Quarterback keeps it, runs out to the left. It gets enough 10 yards for a first down. Faked the handoff, he kept it himself, ran the left side for a first down. Hewlett needs a big stop here with 2:20 left to play in the third quarter, and Hewlett being down 13-6. Bethpage Golden Eagles taking their time in the huddle, letting that clock run. Lining up, tight formation. Everybody's tight on the line. Quarterback under center. So he heads it to the second back. Tackled again, gain of 5. Tackled by, looks like number 57. That's Thierry Labossiere on the tackle, I believe. It'll be second and, they're going to give him 6 yards on that carry. It'll be a 2nd and 4. They'll mark it down at the 22-yard line. These Golden Eagles know they're playing for a playoff spot. They need a win here tonight. Oh, and it looks like a false start on the Golden Eagles. The end on the left-hand side. Kyle Gallego jumped a little soon. It'll be a 5-yard loss. Bring it back. It'll be 5 yards back. Oh, that 50-50 raffle. 50-50 raffle for $1,300. The gentleman that won it, James Gavano, I think they said was the name, donated $1,300 back for Leah. They're raising money tonight for a young lady named Leah. That's a beautiful thing. So thank you. All right, 2nd and 9. The closing seconds of the 3rd quarter, running to the left-hand side. Short gain. Tackled by, looks like, can't see who made that tackle. Looks like Ryan Rovner and Daniel Lankry on the tackle. Got 4 yards on the play. It'll be a 3rd down and about 5 for the Golden Eagles. They're in 4-down territory here, so they have 2 downs now to get 5 yards. About 12 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter on the clock. Tight formation. Do they get the snap off? They do, and it's a handoff to number 27, rushing to his right-hand side. Breaks a tackle. Spencer Smith grabs him. See if he has enough for the 1st down. As the 3rd quarter expires, does look like it's enough for the 1st down. It'll be, it's hard to see. They didn't mark the ball, so I can't tell you if he got the 1st down, but that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Golden Eagles 13, Hewlett Bulldogs 6. And the Golden Eagles are driving. Oh, they did give them a 1st down. They're going to mark the ball for a 1st down to start the 4th quarter. And they are driving again. See if the Bulldogs have an answer. They marked the ball at the 15-yard line with a 1st down after Spencer Smith made that tackle. And now we'll start the 4th quarter. Bulldogs need to answer. How do you stop this offense? All right, here we go. 4th quarter, getting ready to start. It's a 12-minute quarter, so 12 minutes left to go in the game. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. They're in that tight formation again. It's a handoff to the 2nd back. Gain of about 2 or 3 right up the middle. Well, they're going to give him 4. 2nd and 6. Or they're going to give him 5. All the way down to the 10-yard line. Looks like they mark it between the 9 and the 10 and the 11-yard line. Tackled by Thierry Labossiere. After a gain of 4, we'll call it 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line. Bulldogs really need to stop here. Oh, and it looks like they jumped. The Golden Eagles jumped before the snap. It'll be illegal procedure. That'll be a 5-yard loss. It'll be a second down and 9, and they'll mark the ball all the way back to the 16-yard line. Oh, that was 2nd and 6, so Ed 5. Now it's 2nd and 11. As the clock continues to run, down to 11 minutes. Left to go in the game. The Hewlett sideline is chanting defense, trying to get the Bulldogs excited. It's a handoff to the right. Oh, breaks a tackle. He's going to get into the end zone. That's going to be number 27 that's Bryce Weil for a touchdown as they dance in the end zone and a flag goes up. Maybe excessive celebration. We'll see what they're calling. They were dancing in the end zone. You could say what you want, but you know what? These are high school students, and they do score. They do get excited. I don't know if they're going to call an excessive celebration on that.
16-yard touchdown run for Bryce Wiley.
That's Bryce Wiley for a 16-yard. Yeah, they are going to call an unsportsmanlike conduct, I guess, for dancing in the end zone. See if they take it on the extra point or on the... I think they assess it on the kickoff. Or did he assess it on the extra point? In any case, the Bethpage Golden Eagles take a 19-6 lead over the Hewlett Bulldogs with 10:43 left to go in the game. The Bulldogs down 2 scores. All right, they're going to line up for the extra point. I guess they're going to assess the penalty on the kickoff. They are set for the kick. There's the snap. The whole whistles blow. It is good, but the whistles blew before the kick. We have offside on the defense. But they blew the whistles before the snap. I guess it was unabated to the kicker. They're going to line up to kick it again. Or are they going to go for it? They're going to move the ball down to the 1.5-yard line. They might. Are they going to still line up in the kick formation? Okay, so they are going to kick it. It'll be set up at the 1.5-yard line, but they are still ready to kick. 27 to hold, 28 to kick. This is a big extra point. Snap, hold, kick, blocked! Looks like Luke Rockler again on the block. That'll keep the score at 19-6. Still 2 scores down for the Bulldogs with 10:43 left to go in the game. Can the Bulldogs come from behind, show a little heart, and win this football game? They are playing with a 4-2 record, hoping to make the playoffs. There are a lot of teams at 4-2 in the division. So this is a big game for the Bulldogs. But in high school football, they base their playoffs on power points. So sometimes the teams with the best records don't always make the playoffs based on the power points. And that's because how the teams are rated. You know, if you beat a number 1 team, you get more points than if you beat a team that's in last place. So this is a big game for both teams as they vie for a playoff spot in the Division III Nassau County Championships. Let's see. Makai Jean-Baptiste and Zane Frederick Branch will go back deep. Luke Rockler and Daniel Karate line up at the 20. They line the ball up at the 40. Remember, there was supposed to be a 15-yard penalty. They're going to have to move it back. Oh, the referees do remember now that they'll spot it 15 yards back. So they should be kicking the ball from the 25. They'll move it back. The Hewlett fans in the stands were all reminding the referees, who knew? They just wanted to see if the fans were awake. And they were. Now the ball's set. Lining up now at the 25-yard line to kick it off. So Mackay back deep at the 20 now. Zane Frederick Branch is lining up at about the 25. And Karate and Rockler line up at about the 40 for the kick. Let's see if it goes back deep. It is a squib again. It's squib. It comes up, bounces to Luke Rockler, picks it up. It's a clean hit. Oh, he dropped the ball, jumped on it. It was ruled down. Ball came free, but after Luke hit the ground, it was recovered by the Bulldogs anyway. But it'll be 1st and 10 on the Bethpage 48-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will take it over. Matt DeSico in the huddle. Got to get something going from the Bulldogs.
Let's go!
All right, Bulldogs trail 19-6. They need to get something going. 1st and 10 on the Bethpage 48-yard line. Michael Schlemovich splits out left. Gabe Rubinoff and Mackay Jean-Baptiste split out to the right. But Luke Rockler to the right of Matt DeSico. Matt DeSico set to pass. That's complete to the 38-yard line to Mackay Jean-Baptiste on a little curl route. That'll be a 1st down. Matt DeSico took the snap, rolled a little bit to the right behind Luke Rockler, threw the ball for a 1st down to Mackay, who went down as he was catching the ball. It'll be a 1st and 10. Matt rolls left this time, looks deep, rolls out. No, another flag down in the backfield. Oh, Matt DeSico puts the ball in his left hand, slides down to the 25-yard line, but there is a flag down in the backfield. This could be another holding and another flag coming down now. Now there's 2 flags. Let's see what we've got. Holding on the Bulldogs, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. That's 2 penalties on the Bulldogs. These penalties really do hurt the Bulldogs. Matt DeSico rolled out to the left, looking to pass. Nobody was open. Tucked the ball, started to run, looked to throw again. All right, let's see how many yards they mark off here. It's going to be 1st and a long way to go if they're going to mark off 25 yards. It'll be 1st and, let's see, you got 10 yards for the holding, 15 for the unsportsmanlike. That's 25 in the first 10. It'll be 1st down and 35. First and 35 at the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs. They got to go all the way down to the 27-yard line for a 1st down. We got a long way. So 1st down and a boatload to go with 10:04 left to go. Matt takes the snap, rolls to the right. CJ Mariano picks up the rush. Oh, it's way up deep. He's got him open. He overthrows. Gabe Rubinoff was open down at the 10-yard line. Matt DeSico overthrew him. Couldn't catch up to the ball, but he had the defense beat. Nice throw, good try. Unfortunately, it fell incomplete. CJ Majorano was able to pick up the blitzing linebacker from the right-hand side that gave Matt DeSico the time to throw the ball. He threw it deep, but overthrew. And it'll be 2nd and long. Or, as I said before, 2nd and a boatload. All right. We got Mackay Jean-Baptiste in the backfield next to Matt DeSico to his right. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Matt calling signals. He rolls out to the right. Oh, he looks like he's going to run it. He spins, takes a hit, takes a hard hit, taken down at the 42-yard line. That gain's not going to do much for them. It'll be third and still a boatload. I don't know if that was a design run or Matt decided to just tuck it and try to run it. All right, Mekhi Jean-Baptiste lines up to the left. Luke Rockler is out of the game, standing on the sideline. I don't know if he got injured on that other play. Matt DeSico's rolling left, looking left. He throws it. It's a wobbly pass. It's up for grabs and falls incomplete. And a flag down on the play on number 27. It looks like it's going to be pass interference on. And we have two flags down. One back where Matt threw the ball. Let's see what happens. Maybe offsetting penalties. That would have been a first down for the Bulldogs, even though they don't get the yards in high school football all the way down with the ball where the interference goes. That would be a first down, but it would be a 15-yard penalty. But there is another flag down. If penalties offset, they'll have to replay the down. I don't know what the penalty back behind the line of scrimmage was. See if it was holding on the Bulldogs. Let's see what the referee's calling here. He's talking with one of the coaches. There is an injured Bethpage Golden Eagle on the field. It looks like, can't see a number, 56 maybe, that's injured. He's sitting up. He seems to be talking to the trainer, which is always a good sign. They are going to, the Eagles are moving down. Looks like they are going to give him the pass interference. Let's just wait for the call from the referees. I didn't see that if they hit Matt DeSico after he threw the ball. Maybe that was the penalty. Maybe it was a roughing the passer with the pass interference, but they haven't said yet. I'm looking at the referee to see if he's going to signal. He might have just told the coaches and not going to tell the fans. Pass interference defense is declined. Roughing personal foul on the defense, and that is accepted. So it was a personal foul. So that'll be a 15 yards and a first down. No, they don't get the ball again. They're going to accept the personal foul. They get it. Not high school. All right, so that will be a first down, which, again, that's 3rd and 30. You can't make those mistakes. Those Eagles, I think it was a roughing the passer. There was, and it's going to give the Bulldogs a first down on the 42-yard line of Bethpage with 9:08 left to go. Bulldogs still trail 19-6. Rockler back in the game, takes the handoff, runs the middle, runs straight ahead, carries a few Golden Eagles for a gain of about 5. It'll be second down and about 5. Eagles get set on defense as the Bulldogs come up to the line with no huddle. Luke Rockler to the right of Matt DeSico. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Matt DeSico rolling to his right. Stops, throws. It's a button hook again. That's Mekhi Jean-Baptiste. Same play as before. Same result as before. A little button hook. First down at the 28-yard line. 26-yard line, we'll call it. It'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. 8:30, and the clock is running. Matt DeSico right back to the line of scrimmage. Luke Rockler to his left. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, stops, runs the middle. Met immediately by 2 Bulldogs before he could even get going. It's going to be a loss of about 3. I don't know if he was trying to run that or just get away. It'll be a 3 or 4 yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13. Right back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles are getting in the backfield now. It's a rollout to the left. Stops. Makes one Eagle miss. Tackled for a gain of about 7. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and about 7. Rubinoff splits out right. Jean-Baptiste and Shlemovich to the left. Luke Rockler changing a play, looking to the sideline to change the play. All right, they're set now. Luke goes to the other side of Matt DeSico. Now Matt changes the play. In motion is Edmonds. Now Matt rolls to the right. He's going to go behind Rockler. He can't get the corner, and he's dragged down. And we have flags down again. Flags on the far sideline. Matt is running over saying it's on them. Could give him another first down if that's an unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know if maybe they pulled his face mask and he knew it was going to be on them. But penalties have hurt both teams tonight. Either one of these teams, if they are in the playoffs, they have to cut down on the penalties if they are going to win when it comes to playing Southside and Plain Edge and Floral Park, because those are tough teams. And Wantor, don't forget about Wantor. Those 4 teams are at the top of the division. They are going to mark off 15 yards. It is a personal foul. They'll give the Bulldogs a first down all the way down to the 14-yard line. Again, 19-6, the Bulldogs are trailing. .6:55 left to go in the game. Bulldogs need a score and a stop. Makai Giambattiste in motion, gives it to him. He rolls left, rolls out, goes out left. Met by a couple of Bulldogs, well strung out by the Bethpage Golden Eagles, well strung out. And it keeps Makai Giambattiste in check. Holds him to a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. And Bulldogs are right back to the line. Makai split out right with Rubinoff. Matt calling signals. Rolls out to the right behind Rockler. He's looking to throw. He does throw. It's up. It's high. It's intended for Makai Giambattiste, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and about 9. The clock will stop with 6:10 left to go in the game. Daniel Karate checks into the game. Makai Giambattiste comes out. Karate's going to split out to the right with Rubinoff. Talik Edmonds tight on the right-hand side of the line. Luke Rockler lined up next to Matt on his right. 3rd and 9. Matt's going to roll right, look to throw. He does throw, and it is a touchdown to Daniel Karate, who just checked in the game, and that is a touchdown for Daniel Karate. That's a 13-yard touchdown reception that'll bring the score to 19-12 with the extra point coming. Bulldogs down by 7 right now. Let's see what they're going to do. They do this muddle huddle. If you were with us last week or the week before, you saw the muddle huddle where they have, okay, they're just going to go to the line of scrimmage. They are going to line up to kick. Looks like Matt DeSico to kick. And it looks like maybe Luke Rockler to hold. That would make Daniel Shine in the snapper. And the snap. Let's see. Call signal, snap, hold, kick. And it is good. Matt DeSico puts it through the uprights. Makes it 19-13 with 6:04 left to go in the game. Starting to rain here again in Bethpage as the Bulldogs cut it to 6. So a touchdown could tie it at an extra point if they could stop the Golden Eagles from scoring. They are in striking range. Daniel Karate just checked into the game. Makai Giambattiste came out of the game. He ran a little crossing route over to the right side of the field, catches the ball in the end zone for a touchdown, and the extra point brings the Bulldogs within 6. And if you're just turning your TVs on, you have missed a great game. A lot of penalties in the game, but a great game nonetheless. Both teams playing their hearts out, playing for a playoff spot. And if you could see on your screen, it is starting to rain a little harder here. We might have to put the umbrella up to keep the screen dry so we can show it to you. So that penalty, that 15-yard penalty on the kickoff, gave the Bulldogs good field position to start, and then a penalty that gave the Bulldogs a first down after being 3rd and 30, puts them in striking range, and a 16-yard touchdown reception by Karate brings them right back into the game. Matt DeSico is coming on to kick the ball now. He's going to put it on the right hash mark instead of kicking it from the middle. He puts it on the right hash mark. We'll see if it's going to be a squib kick. There is 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go, and that is not an official time. That's what I'm seeing on the clock. The referees do keep the time on the field. It is a squib kick. It comes out to the right side. It's let's see what happens. The ball it rolls out of bounds. All right, the ball rolled out of bounds. That's why the flag came down. It did cross the 50. The Bulldogs had a chance to recover it, but they did not. And the ball rolled out of bounds. The ball, it is wet, and it was squibbing, but the Bulldogs unable to pick it up in bounds, and it does roll out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. Well, they're saying if the ball goes out of bounds, they move it 5 yards forward if nobody touches it. That's why I guess a high school rule. All right, Bethpage up to the line of scrimmage in a full house backfield. The Bulldogs desperately need to stop. It's a handoff up the middle, number 10, met immediately by Tyler Parchment. Tyler Parchment then helped by number 57, I believe it's Thierry Labossiere, in the backfield for a loss of 2. They'll mark it back to the 50. Plain Edge beats Southside 21-16. They just announced on the scoreboard. That would be Southside's first loss of the season. That puts Plain Edge in a good spot. All right, the ball marked at the 50. 5:25 left to play. Full house backfield. And it is a handoff to the third back through. This is the play they scored. There is a flag down. There is a flag on the play after a gain of about 6. Let's see what the flag is. See if it's holding. It is holding on the Golden Eagles. Another penalty that'll bring the ball back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Matt DeSico trying to get the Bulldogs riled up on the sideline. They're going to mark the ball way back at the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. 4:58 left to go on the clock. And again, that is on the scoreboard. The referees keep the clock on the field. So what I'm saying might not be accurate, but it should be close. All right. Bethpage up to the line of scrimmage with the full house backfield. It is a fake right, give left. Number 10 now runs the middle, and he breaks a tackle. That's a big gain all the way down to the 45-yard line. Up the middle, number 10. Big gain. That'll make a 3rd and a manageable. 3rd and about 5. At the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. 3rd down, 4:20 left to play in the game. This is a big stop here now for the Bulldogs. If they get a first down here, they could run the clock probably into 2 minutes. Full house backfield. Can the Bulldogs make a stop? Under center. Fakes it. Quarterback keeps. Makes a move. And he is stopped, brought down after maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Bulldogs call a timeout with 3:50 left to play. It is 4th down. The clock is still running, no timeout. Tyler Parchment on the tackle. If they do punt the ball, they haven't punted yet today, but if they do punt, they'll give the ball. But if they do get a first down, they could run the clock down all the way. And it looks like they are going to go for it. It's 4th and 4. This is the game. Big play for the Bulldogs. Big play for the Golden Eagles. They run to the line. Full house backfield. Let's see if the quarterback's going to keep this one. Trying to draw the Bulldogs off sides. They didn't jump. Now they're going to call a timeout. They just tried to pull the Bulldogs off sides. They did not jump. It'll be 4th down. Still 4 yards to go, but they may line up in the punt formation now. If they do punt it, that'll make the Bulldogs go a little bit further. Because if they take over here, they're in pretty good field position with 3:04 left to play in the game. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am watching this game, but being here on the sidelines and watching, these players are giving it their all. And remember, these are high school players. These aren't college or pro players that you see play. These are high school kids, ladies and gentlemen, pouring their hearts out on the field. The cheerleaders doing a great job tonight in the rain. I think there's 16 of these girls out here screaming, cheering for their Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs do appreciate it. All right, it'll be 4th and 4. The Bulldogs make their way back out onto the field. Let's see if they line up for a punt or if they are going to go for it. It looks like they are going to go. Everybody's going to be in that tight formation. See if they try to draw them off again. But they are in this tight formation. Number 10 split out to the, well, he's tight to the right, but that's the guy they give it to on 4th down. That's key on number 10. Oh, he's going to go out for a pass. It is a run to the right. Let's see if he can get it. He does not. Oh, maybe he does pick it up. And he does pick up the first down. He picks up, he needed 4, and he got 6. That'll be a first down at the 38-yard line. 2:50 left to go in the game. And the clock is running. That's that blue-collar offense we talk about. And they just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards. And Hewlett doesn't have an answer for him. See if they can maybe make a strip with 2:30 left and the clock running. Bethpage makes their way to the line. They're taking their time. 1st and 10 on the 38. They need a stop. Quarterback waiting for the clock to run down. 3, 2, 1. And the snap. Handoff to number 10. Up the middle. Tackled immediately. Maybe a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. C.J. Majorano on the tackle. The Bulldogs, they signaled for the Bethpage calling a timeout. I'm not really sure why they would call the timeout. But they signaled that Bethpage called that timeout. That really wouldn't make sense. So we have a timeout on the field. The Golden Eagles 19, Hewlett Bulldogs 13 with 1:55 on the clock. Okay, now they're saying it was a Hewlett called the timeout. That would make more sense. The referees motioned that it was the timeout on Bethpage, but that was not the case. The timeout was called by Coach Palladino with 1:55 left on the clock. They need a big stop here. Maybe they can get the Bulldogs the ball with maybe even under a minute. See if they could do anything, but they have to stop. First, they got to stop the Golden Eagles, and they haven't been able to do that all night. So as I was saying before, for those of you at home who are in the area, they announced that Southside lost to Plain Edge. Southside was undefeated. And again, I was talking about those power points. So that gives the division, Plain Edge team a big win, which can help them in their standings. Golden Eagles come up to the line, 2nd and 8 from the 36. Full house backfield. Bulldogs got everybody up on the line. And it's a handoff to the second back through. Oh, and he breaks a couple of tackles for a first down. They're trying to strip the ball. Daniel Lankley trying to rip the ball out. He hangs on for a first down, and that's going to be enough should be enough to run out the clock. I think the Bulldogs have only 2 timeouts left. Clock is running with 1:40 left to play. They need a stop. Again, this clock, it says 1:30, but I'm not exactly sure what's left from the referees. All right, we had a full house backfield. Takes the snap, gives it to the second back through. Stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. And another flag down. Spencer Smith on the tackle. But they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. That'll give them 15 yards and a first down. That'll basically end the game. Yep, they're going to mark the ball all the way down for a first down. They're going to mark the ball all the way down, it looks like at the 10-yard line. Or the 11-yard line for a first down. With 1 minute left to go in the game, that's going to be the end of the game. They could probably just take a knee right now to end the game. The Bulldogs only have, they say, 2 timeouts. Unless they fumble the ball. Let's see what happens. They line up at the full house backfield. Holding it. And they take a knee. Hewlett's going to call the timeouts. I guess they can fumble a snap. We're going to stay here and watch the end of the game. 50 seconds left to play. A Hewlett loss will bring their record to 4 wins and 3 losses with their final game at home next week against Valley Stream North. Friday night, 6 p.m. at Hewlett High School. I know the Hewlett fans wanted to see Hewlett get the ball one more time and see them drive down the field. They just didn't get a chance. All right, so it's 2nd and 10. One timeout remaining for the Bulldogs. They could just take a knee here, and then the clock will run out after the next snap, I think. I don't think they have to run a play. But again, I don't know. It says 50 seconds on the clock, but I'm not exactly sure. They take a knee. Timeout, Bulldogs. That's their last timeout for the Bulldogs. So 46 seconds on the clock. It'll be 3rd and 10. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Hopefully I did a good job for you guys. I know it's hard to see that everybody's far away. That's why I try to call the names and numbers of the players. Hewlett Bulldogs are going to take a tough loss here in Bethpage. Oh, shit. Bethpage will bring their record to 3-4, where the Bulldogs are 4-3. All right, they're back at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 10. They're going to run the ball up the middle, trying to strip the ball. It'll be 4th down. See if what they're going to do here. I don't know if there's 36 seconds on the clock. Again, I don't know what's on the clock from the referees, but the Bulldogs can get the ball back. Again, it's hard to tell what the real time is on the clock. They haven't said the game is over yet, though. Well, they don't have to run another play, so that is going to be the end of the game. Final score, the Bethpage Golden Eagles 19, Hewlett Bulldogs 13. We thank everybody for joining us. Again, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the game. Feel free to get up, talk to me if I pronounced your child's name wrong, and I'll get it right next time. But thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we'll see you next Friday night at Hewlett High School.